Hi guys, me Misha. Everything I say is not financial advice, my personal opinion. Look at this guy. From the beginning. This thing is grinding higher. So does this. Um, so does this. It's a counter trend, so not even sure why. Checking it out. Yeah, you see this shorting of thrust didn't work that great. This is a very serious volume though. That was a very serious volume though. This thing goes lower as it should after this spring. Now once again, the spring looks very reassuring. Same deal. But like why is it so big on correction? And it misses 0.5 still. It's not in 0.5. It's unclear which one here was the sign of strength, but it worked regardless. Sorry. I would add to this position. I would add to this position. But it's a little too late, right? To add anything here. At least we need to see if it bounces at all. Yeah, this opportunity is gone at large. I bought some put here. Yeah, it needs to correct. Needs to correct. But hey, good job, Mishka. Trade is definitely going my direction. Ford finds a test level too far from 0.5. Unless this was the level and this is 0.5. And it was right in 0.5. This is like alternative charting. And I think I'll never know the truth, and maybe that's my thing. One bar correction. Technically, it's old spread is long, just went there. But also, that may be the case. And then we're at 0.5 right now. And it's bounced. And I didn't have enough strength to go manipulate this level again. And just bounce from here. That's also a possibility. There's a 1 bar rule. I have so many Russian stocks on my hourly watch. It's a test to the spring. So this volume doesn't matter anymore because we already have a spring on superior time frame on day that tried to hold and then it didn't. That would need a test. Still, even with us not being worried about the spring anymore, the volume anymore, this volume, because we already closed the spring, that would still need a test. This spring is only good for this last approach. Then it springs, doesn't give us a test, goes down. This is a sign of strength. And that would need a test because of the volume of the spring and the design configuration of the spring, and then test goes down. Tries to bounce. And I can't volume spring. Yeah, I don't think it will do anything. For us, for me. Good shots right there. It's good volume. Strong approach. It's a strong approach. Yeah, it's a big question. If you need any of this. If I need any of this. Yep. Breaks down. Breaks down. You see, slowly, but I start implementing to split window. It looks like it's gonna close on a break in 2 days. But the charging will stay the same anyways. And this level is too close to too far above 0.5 and too close to transition extremum. So I'd be very conservative about anything that I'll do here. Everything is just going lower. Hmm. Nice. Now it looks like it wants to break. Did it ever stop? Look how powerful this approach is. This is powerful. Technically, it's a part of the extremum, so it still has the biggest volume here. Let me see if yeah, this needs to stop. Why is it in my watch list? It needs to come to this level. It's daily watch. Gee. This would be good levels. And this. Well, super technically was the not the transition extreme yet, but the manipulation bar of T1. That was a test. And then that was the spring. They didn't give us a test. And now went lower. Like super technically, especially considering the fact that it already went to it already closed the gap. It already closed the gap. Let's keep it and let's keep it open. Boom, we are at the level. We are at the level. Needed more liquidity. Went up there and then down. Okay, okay. Okie dokie. Okay. It's right there right now. And volume 2 on. Well, that's the volume of 2 on as well. Volume manipulation as of now. It's volume. Okay. I wouldn't qualify as a spring because it's already springed here, this volume. So that would qualify for a spring. Mm. That was a 1-bar reversal. And then it went up. Biotech. Here's a break. Distribution volume of the volume is not good. Volume distribution is not good. Huh. It was a break. So that's what we've got now. It's a counter trend. It's in 0.5. Whoa. On the real stops or calls. Yeah, that was locally all right. That's about it. There is a little volume on manipulation bar. There is a little volume. It's an oil stock, in case you didn't notice. It's gonna break in 17 minutes, so I don't know what is it I'm doing here, really. Well, technically it's gonna be good for continuation of the trend here, but that was shorting of thrust, and everything here says don't do it. So I won't. Still gonna watch it. Nice. It should have. As it should have. It's continuation of the trend. Well, in 15 minutes, I think it will close in a break. As of now, um, yeah, it's an up thrust. It needs to test because it's an aggressive trade, and also it doesn't carry the biggest volume of even here locally. The whole thing is a little questionable. It's a little questionable. And it was sharp and steep. It's still part of this transition extreme. There's nothing. It just like jumped up in one bar. Well, let's see how test goes with this one. It's already in the neutral zone. Yeah. I'm sorry. Why am I watching it? Oh, because technically, for another 12 minutes, it's still so good to short. Semiconductors. Look at what's going on. All without me. Without, without me. So again, I believe in 12 minutes it's gonna break. This little thingy. I can. there's nothing here. It's all gonna go away in 10 minutes. I think my excuse should be that it's the biggest volume. This volume is bigger than the volume of this entire downtrend. However, just the beginning of the wave. We have bigger volume and correction. Not bigger, but that can be another excuse to not trade this guy. Yeah, very questionable. And strong approach. Unvolumed top thrust, so this expanding creek is unvolumed. I don't know, you guys. It's a one bar reversal. It's okay maybe that there is so much volume here because it's just the beginning of the wave. If it is. If it is. Yeah. Volume grows. Yeah, it's too much volume on test anyway. Super technically, it's less by hair, I can see it, but practically. And look what it does here, so yeah. It's already bigger. Yeah. You see, no, that's not right. It's not right. That's breaking in 4 minutes. Couple goes there. Um, it's getting hot today in LA. It's getting hot. So it's going to close in the break in 3 minutes. So does this and everything. And everything. It's quite a level, quite a volume. We already know that it doesn't matter. Really, in the past few months, I had like more than enough examples of how it jumps over the volley that seems like exhaustion. Unless you're at significant level, only then can volume indicate something really. All the rest is just speculation. Unless it breaks in 2 minutes. Hmm. And then it closed below, so no signs of exhaustion or anything. Or anything. Look at this. And we're now below all this volume. We're now below all this volume. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. On a fraction of my capital. So I'm still testing. I'm still testing. It's a trend trade. Trend. Trend trade. Trade. It's a short balance. It's a strong approach. It's unvolumed, expanding Greek. Yeah, it's the resistance level. Resistance level. It's a trend trade. Uh, it's a counter trend trade. It's a long balance. It's not good. Again, a strong approach. Strong approach. It's unvolumed Greek. It's a resistance level. It's a counter trend. On daily, it's a counter trend trade. It's a no, it's a trend trade. Trend trade. It's a long. It's a short impulse. It's 0.5 correction. And break under ice. Resisting bar level. It's a resistance zone. And trade. It's a counter trend trade. It's a long impulse. It's the biggest volume transition extreme slash T1. It's a resistance level. That's about it. Counter trend. It's an aggressive counter trend trade. It's a long impulse. It's a it's a long impulse. Is it a strong approach? It's a strong approach. It's a it's a volume volume T1. It's in resistance zone. It's two bar up thrust, and it's a strong test. It's the first selling bar entry below strong test. It's a calculated portable stop loss. It's 1 to 2 risk to reward take profit. Yeah, what I should have done instead, it's a stop loss. What I should have done instead was wait for it for retest coupling. Um, yeah, it's a stop loss. It's a small position, extra small, like a fraction, because I'm still testing. But probably what I should have done instead is after this volume, wait for it for retest. That's what I should have done. But that stop will disqualify me for the rest of the day. So, oh, that was actually 2 bar spring that needs a test. Doesn't matter because that closed in a biggest volume. It's too far beyond 0.5, this thing. That's transition extreme now. It's good volume, but yeah, it's too far. Also, it's a break, and that was a 1 bar rule. And now this is the biggest bar. So that's continuation of the trend. That's bouncing. And this was a break. Yep. That's how it went. In hindsight, nice training though. Nice training though. Let's make sure that my orders have executed. Yeah. Okay. Oh, good job. So in hindsight, of course, I should have just moved. And this coincidence of the levels again. Should have just done that. But it doesn't matter. I got my stuff for the day, so I'm not trading today. I need to rest. That'll be interesting to watch how these things go. And maybe the fact that this is, and the whole idea was silly in hindsight, of course. Um, but also when the wave has only been born, it kind of happens to it to to go to correct more than 0.5, to correct deeper than 0.5. And the volume can be explained. This is the last volume of the hour, and the this volume can be explained by, once again, the wave has just been born. It's not like here or here. So no, I don't think it's bad. The only thing it's on the 5 minutes, of course. I should have, after this volume exceeding the up thrust, that was disqualifier. So that was yelling into my face. Start charging it independently. Okay, this is what it is. You guys trade responsibly. On your own, never listen to anyone. No one knows anything. Learn and grow in the communities of like-minded people, such as myself. Take care.